Hello everybody.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Can you tell us who you all are and what is happening on this day and how you all are connected?
Who you want to start with?
Um, we can start
with
Miss
the lady
Fair.
here.
Yes, ladies first.
All right. I'll call it Fair, AfriChart Products. I'm here with my husband's chart. They are called World History and African Perspective and American History and African Perspective. And this is
Greg Carr. I am Second Vice President of the Association for the Study of Classical African Civilizations. This is our 29th conference. We're here. I also am a professor at Howard University, and I'm here with my long-term and long-time friends that I've introduced to the fairs and to AfriChart over 20 years ago.
Yes, it was.
And still have one proudly displayed on my wall. Many students I've taught using that instrument. Of course, my friend and brother in Hotel. Long-time intellectual and community builder, although I'm sure you bristle at the first term, but that's me talking about him, not him talking about himself. So glad to be here. Yes.
Community builder,
Yes.
very true.
Yes.
Long-term community builder.
Yes.
And you are?
I'm Imhotep, Brother Carr here, Sister Fair, long-time friends from when I would say I was a baby, but if I was a baby, he wouldn't have been born yet. I met Brother Carr when he was in Ohio. I had a radio show, what folks now call hip-hop, but it had a little science on us back in the day. And we just go way back. Turner's Fair, of course, the charts that Ms. Fair is presenting here today is what tied us all together. Truly an intellectual. And the kind of intellectual that makes the language plain. And when we come, Carr, of course, has continued tradition. We brought a couple of young men with us. This brother here who's doing the videotaping, and we've got another one downstairs who we hope will represent the chart well. If not, we may have to leave him here in Kent, Ohio. We'll see what happens. I'm also here. I want to put a shout out to Greenfall out of Oakland, California. I met another fellow of mine who's out there I met in Oakland, who was here also for this conference. So it's good to see that we tying ancient work, ancient tradition, in with some contemporary issues, the green issues, the environmental issues. They all interconnected, and so it's good to be here. Look for this soon on YouTube. Peace and love. This brother's he's modest about his work.
Very.
But he's,
Dr. Carr.
He's Dr. Carr, Howard University. What department did he head up?
African American Studies.
African American Studies.
I was talking about the ASAAC, I guess. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yes, sir.
And this is his community-based effort to maintain the intellectual capacity of our work and the kind of work that allows it not to be compromised.
That's right.
So,
And I'd like to add, from the time that I first knew Kamathi, before he got his PhD, out of law school, with a hip-hop show, just to bring consciousness to the masses. He started there as a young man, and to see him live in Philly and catch a train every day to D.C. to teach at Howard, and now he's head of the department, still doing the same groundbreaking conscious building work, so that as he's not just taking it to the grave with him. As people here at ASAAC, people who come, we are out to bring others along with us. I think there is just a pride in knowing, really, not just where you come from, but who you were when you were there and who you can be. So I just so appreciate his work. Thank you so much for coming over for the interview.
I'm grateful and glad you're all here to see you again. Many times that Paulette has presented, and not only at ASAAC, but any number of places, and I'm just modeling, and we're trying to model the kind of work that you've been doing for years, and of course your husband's labor of love and scholarship that has stood the test of time.
Yeah, you know it has.
Stood the test of
really
time.
Like when I go places and I say, gosh, it's still relevant.
Of course, because it's history. The scholarship is not going to change.
Yeah.
No, and he was ahead of his time in terms of using graphics, using the visual image and the ability to coordinate knowledge in a small way, in a succinct fashion, to communicate volumes. And in Hotel, certainly, you as somebody who's dealt a lot with the question of visual representation over the years and how to make people comfortable in terms of beginning to study and do their work. Man, I'm just thrilled.
Well, you know,
Appreciate
I
it.
think
And
that,
I like uncomfort too.
I
Of
like
course.
uncomfort.
You sneak them in uncomfort. They think they're comfortable until they realize they're trapped in
Where we at?
That's right.
But you know, I
That's
think
right,
that,
brother.
that
That's
trait,
right.
but that trait
That's right.
has
Oh man, that's the truth.
that trait has really brought that community building spirit that M has
Yes.
to our Indianapolis community.
Oh, absolutely.
And you know, I like to tell people when they say, "Oh, really? Where are you located?" I said, "Around the corner from MLK." That moniker lets everyone know our community.
No question.
No question.
No,
And
indeed.
so being there, it's just, it helps you know that you are, quote unquote, in the mix, helping to create change. And it's wonderful to know you two gentlemen, and thank you for coming over.
Pleasure. It's my pleasure, man. Thank you.
And that was wonderful. Cool. Now, while I got you here, when I get back to Indy,
Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna grab that youngster up.
Then, how do you turn, stop.